Okay, good morning, everybody. This is gonna be a different video than usual, more of an update video. I've been very stressed recently. I think most people have been in this country or in this world, but I've been very stressed recently, and I think the culmination of that stress is uh, leading me to need to change things. So today I am announcing Project Freehound. It is not an OnlyFans. But I'm going to be starting a new channel, and it is going to change what happens on this channel dramatically at first, and then potentially less and less as time goes on. So I will try not to uh, tease you guys too much about what the changes are going to be like. The upshot of why I'm doing all of this is because I try not to obsess over my analytics, but I regularly try to check on, like, okay, broadly, how are things doing? Are there emerging patterns in what videos are getting views, what videos people like, what are other people who make content doing, what's working for them, what's not working for them? And one thing that just cracked me in the fucking jaw was I was looking at the YouTube channels of other successful people who I professionally respect. And I'll give you guys the 60-second version of that. But one of them's Blake Jennings. I do not know them personally, but they were shown to me once as an example of the type of green screen, funny white man thing that I do. And if we scroll through their videos, I just want us to pay attention to every video is the same thing. I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean every video is a cohesive visual style that Blake Jennings adheres to on pain of death. Look at that. Look at how they didn't adhere to their visual style and they got 10% as many views. Isn't that crazy? Another example is Zach the Bold, who I know many people in the Magic community love because he makes tremendously good skits. Tell me which video's which. Tell me which fucking one. Gun to your head right now. And then same goes for another person who I had the joy to meet in person recently, Cinderblock Sally. Very successful, extremely cohesive. Even Prof, it's a different person in the thumbnail every time. But if I took any of these four people and told you, hey, do you want to watch a Zach the Bold? Do you want to watch a Zach the Bold video? You know instantly what that video is going to be like. You don't know necessarily the, like, what song he's going to put on the end. You don't know what the twist is going to be, but you know the vibe of the thing I have just offered to you. And with my videos, I have that like 70%. I have that with the Commander reviews, and then I do a bunch of other random shit. I do a bunch of other random shit on top of that. Let's go to my channel. A lot of these look the same. That's why I say I have it at 70%. I have a pretty common core thing that I'm doing. And then I just make it fucking different every once in a while because I get bored. So what's going to be happening with the new channel, and frankly, that is playing around with my own money too fucking much. And I turned down a lot of things in this job on the basis of integrity. I turned down a lot of ways I could be making more money on the basis of that conflicts with my moral or ethical code or would degrade the artistry that I do find in this. And the more I think about whether or not I should split the channels, the more it feels like an ego thing rather than an integrity thing. Like, it feels like when I think about splitting channels, I think the realest concern I've had is, oh, well, what if I can't make it happen again? What if I don't force you to watch me for the Commander roast, I couldn't get you to watch me for anything else? And that, I have no idea the extent to which that is true. And I think there's a lot of other competing motivations, but I have been coming to the decision that if that is the biggest fear I have, then I gotta just do it because that is an ego-driven fear. So that's all the emotional preamble out of the way. The consequences of what this is going to mean for you, dear viewer, is for the next, I'm going to say like 60 days. I think 2 months is about the data set that I would need to see if this matters at all. For the next 60 days, The Maultown channel is only going to be a green screen rant channel about Magic cards. Because, like, the reason I think this matters, it's not the algorithm. The algorithm is people. The reason this matters is with all those other channels, if you scroll into that video, you know what you're getting and you know whether or not you like it, and many of those people like it. And I think with my channel, you're pretty sure, but you don't know. Maybe I'm going to talk about Charlie Kirk. Eh? Would we like that? Maybe I'm going to talk about Malcolm X. What's going on? How are you doing? And I don't want to censor myself, but I do have the feeling that I am pulling up to the farmer's market offering financial planning advice. So, what I'm going to strive for is for the next 2 months, this channel is going to have a cohesive vibe and a cohesive physical presentation to every short that gets published. That means everything else, whether or not it's Magic related or not, like the Magic skits, if I am just vamping about a thing in Magic, if I'm answering a viewer's question about an archetype, all of that is going to go on the Freehound channel, which I can't fucking name it that, and you all know why. It's Mauled Hounds, and it's linked in the description of this video. Everything else is going on there. And after 2 months, I'm going to look at the trends, and I'm going to see if it fucking matters at all. Because if this doesn't impact views at all, then why am I putting this on 2 different channels? If it has had a positive impact, I'm going to keep doing it, but I'm going to experiment with, are there any other broad templates of thing that can come on this channel without fucking up the performance of the green screen rants? And so then I might try like Magic skits or something. Genuinely, I think one of the most likely outcomes from this is that if the main Mauled Hound channel branches off in the type of content it's making, this will be the green screen rant channel. It may become less, well, it'll stay about as Magic specific as it is now because I do all my variety stuff on this channel anyway, so it'll still be a Magic focused channel. But if I talk about like Warhammer, if I talk about D&D, if I talk about Megabonk, a video game or something, it will all be in that cohesive visual format of a green screen rant. And the Freehound channel is where I will just be hyper stubborn and refuse to ever commit to one visual style, and then hopefully still pay rent. And so I will be publishing updates on how that is going, if I'm ever going to abandon the idea of having the secondary channel, etc., etc. So if you are somebody who likes all the vamping, you like all the other stuff, please go subscribe to that channel. Nothing is posted on it right now. I'm going to begin posting on it this week, but the output that I'm going to be aiming for, it's only been 8 minutes. Okay, that's not too much time wasting. The output I'm going to be aiming for is on this channel, there will be 3 to 6 commander roasts. I don't even say commander roast, card roast, because there's sometimes I talk about things that aren't command. 3 to 6 green screen card rants. They get published every week, and that is the only shit you are gonna see. Only thing. If you leave comments about a different thing, if you leave comments asking for elaboration, I'm still gonna answer those, but everything else that is not that is gonna go on the Freehound channel. For the next 2 months, and we're just gonna see how it goes. Streams aren't gonna change at all. I think that would be like, I don't know. If you're gonna watch me stream, I feel like you're so tapped in and you've bought into the content so much that when I'm gonna be weird on stream, like that's part of it. That's just part of it. And then as I alluded to, I am not going to be like cleaning up any of the rant content to try to make it more algorithm friendly. Like I'm still gonna make political jokes. I'm still going to make jokes about idiot misogynists. I'm still gonna make jokes about Andrew Tate. I'm not gonna pull any of those punches. So it's not a like, oh, how do I become more brand friendly? It's literally, how do I build confidence in you guys, not in the brands? How do I build confidence in you guys that everybody who watches this channel, when they scroll into a video from this channel, they have 100% confidence in the vibe of video they are going to get. And then I'll see if that leads to a big uptick in views. And if it doesn't, I just won't waste the energy to put it on different channels. But if it does, then I can get really freaky on the other channels. Well, the other channel. I swear to God, if I make a third YouTube channel, just I'm gonna be mad at myself. But yeah, I think that's it. And genuinely, like, I think I have spent a lot of time thinking about if this is an ego thing or if this is an integrity thing, if I am whitewashing my content, if I am making it, if like homogenizing it is a creative negative. And I think there are very genuine concerns about that, but I think my main fear about this is ego driven, which is why I'm doing it, because I think I do very good work on the road. Not every single one is my favorite, but I think I come up with some funny shit and I enjoy making them and I want to keep making. So that makes me feel safe about having a channel that's dedicated to them, because it doesn't feel like, oh, I'm churning out this thing as a product. Like, no, this is still something that I can tickle my little artist brainstem with, but it does have very specific packaging. And right now, every once in a while, I'm drawing a dick on the package, which is very fun. But it could be, I could be shorting myself financially. And as I talked about, I short myself financially a lot of fucking ways on this channel. And I'm very comfortable to short myself financially in perpetuity for ethical issues and for integrity issues. But I'm going to try to get my ego out of the way of my own goddamn mind. So thank you all for watching to the end of this. And if anybody who's like, oh, you don't need to do that, I like all your stuff, if you're watching this, quite frankly, you rock with me much harder than the average person, and I appreciate you, but none of the people that this change is attempting to appeal to will ever watch this video. So don't worry about that for a moment. Okay, don't worry about making me feel better or making me feel secure. I've got the plan, I'm going to handle it, but it is going to lead to a pretty dramatic difference in the stuff that gets posted on my page. And some of you might feel like, oh, why did he stop talking about all that stuff? I liked all that other stuff. It's still going to exist. It's on Freakound. Go freak it.